guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Vibe, Justice League of America Vibe, issue 5, which has actually been a really enjoyable series. At first I didn't think it was going to be that enjoyable, because it felt like a very B-lister, C-lister even character, but I'll talk more about that. I have a couple updates though. First update, episode 1. Thank you guys for watching Comic Uno on Dark Avenger Inc., which is a series I do now on Dark Avenger Inc., where I review every comic I read in one review. And it's like shorter, in-depth reviews in one episode, so it's kind of cool. So I do have some exclusive reviews for this week. Of course, every week I have some exclusive reviews for Comic Uno, and this is Comic Uno episode 2. And those exclusive reviews are Green Lantern New Guardians, issue 21, Fantastic Four, issue 9, and these two I already did advanced reviews, but also be on the Comic Uno episode 2 review, and that will be Mara issue 5, which is all, or we already have an advanced review on my channel for Mara, and Invincible issue 103, which is also an advanced review on Dark Avenger Inc. already. So those will all be on episode 2 of Comic Uno. Of course, every issue I review on this channel will be also, so if you want to go check that out, you can definitely check that out. And another update, I have a new weekly feature on Comic Frontline, which is a site that I'm editor for, and connected with Dark Avenger Inc., which is kind of like the written review site for Dark Avenger Inc. And the new feature is comparing Watchmen, the film, and graphic novel. It's a very in-depth article and feature, so I have part 1, part 2 up. I have both links in the description below that we go comment on both articles, or you just could comment in this video and talk about how you feel about the article and how you feel about Watchmen, the film and novel. But let's talk about the issue we're reviewing now, which is Vibe issue 5. Let's talk about it. I almost made one of those comics fell. Okay. Vibe, the cover. I like Suicide Squad. I've never read the series personally, but I like Harley Quinn, and I think what I've heard from the series, it's good. So I was excited to see how that was going to connect with Vibe. It connects with Argus, which is, of course, connected with Vibe and Justice League of America. So, interesting cover. I like the art for the series. I think it's simple and works for this series, so it worked for this cover also. So I was curious, definitely, and I was excited to read this. I do like Vibe. I think it's a very solid series, and I was really not anticipating Vibe. I didn't even pick up the first issue, but I heard from Mark and Mike when they did pick up issue 1 that they really liked it, so I picked it up, and I enjoyed it, and I think it's a really solid series that is very under the radar, but is really cool to see this C-list character become like a dark horse, which I love those type of characters, those C-list characters that try their hardest. Sometimes they fail, but sometimes they shock people, and that's why I really like this series, because that's Vibe's character in a nutshell. So let's talk about the story. So in the last issue we get to see Gypsy, which is one of the people that was captured by Argus, run away with Vibe, because Vibe was actually supposed to capture Gypsy, but Vibe doesn't really know much about Argus, and he thinks that Gypsy's right and shouldn't be captured. So this whole issue is pretty much running away from Argus. I don't want to spoil a lot, but that's pretty much what it is. And Suicide Squad is teaming up with Argus so they could capture Vibe and Gypsy, which they do capture Vibe and Gypsy, and that's what happens. And now Vibe and Gypsy are both in containers. So Gypsy's where she was at before, and Vibe is in a new place being tortured at Argus. And at least for the title for the next issue, is called Breaking Out something Nightmares or something. Yeah, face to face with his nightmares. So I'm thinking we're going to see Vibe having some nightmares in this machine here, or capsule. So I think that's interesting. I really like this issue because Gypsy has been a character that interests me, because I feel from issue 1 we get to see this girl that they're pointing out, haven't said anything about, and she's in this capsule. We don't know much about her, but now we're learning more about her, and I think she could be a cool love interest for Cisco and for Vibe, which is the same person. But I would love to see that. We get to see some good Dante moments, which is Cisco's brother, and it's cool where that's left off. I don't know what Dante's going to do now that Vibe is captured and doesn't know where Vibe is. I think that's going to be interesting to see if Dante is heroic and tries to find Cisco and maybe go up to Argus and maybe finds out somehow that he's captured, which I think it's going to be Dante who does find out that Vibe's captured and somehow help Vibe get out of this. I don't know if this will continue in Justice League of America, because in the end, they're pretty much like, oh, we gotta replace Vibe. He doesn't listen to rules. We gotta replace him. So I don't know if that's gonna affect Justice League America. I don't think it will, but obviously now we know that he'll get out somehow because I don't think it will affect Justice League America. And we'll see, though. I really did like this issue. I thought it was really solid. It was a cool adventure. We got to learn more about Gypsy. And, again, the chemistry that we might see with Gypsy and Vibe. And really fun issue. Like a fun type of chase issue. Not a thriller issue, but it was cool to see Suicide Squad here and maybe get more attention. Even, Bolt series don't, get that many, a lot of hype or anything, but I guess it was cool to see Suicide Squad. It wasn't like Batman jumping in, which I think happened in the series before, but it's not like Batman jumping in just to get sales. It's actually like for a reason that Suicide Squad's here, so I like that. Yeah, I thought it was very interesting to see all these characters interact with each other, and I'm excited to see what happens with Gypsy and Vibe, and see if Gypsy is going to be more of a character here, which she could be, or she just might be a part of the story arc. But really great series if you haven't been reading it. It's really under the radar, but it's a really fun series to read, and if you like those Dark Horse characters, I think Vibe is one of them, and that's why I really enjoy it. It's just a very cool Dark Horse character that sometimes is going to do well, and sometimes is going to screw up. He's not perfect, and that's what I really like about Vibe, that he has his faults, but he tries his hardest. And that's why I'm really liking this series, and I hope more people do give it a chance. So read this issue, 4 stars, really solid issue. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the right situations, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.